I think LA is, one curious thing about LA is some of our biggest LA artists, and I've talked about this a lot in the magazine, is they don't even show in LA. A lot of them don't even have LA representation. So that's kind of an issue, I think, with why maybe people in LA or artists feel like they're not really in the forefront of, you know, or recognition or something, and they're, I mean, I find that very curious. I mean, Mike Kelly had a show, he hasn't shown like in 10 years or something, and then Paul McCarthy, we just, you know, L&M, we had to get a New York gallery to move out, you know, to show Paul McCarthy, you know, I mean, that's kind of interesting, and they're some of our most famous artists, right? When was the last Ed Ruscha show? Well, I think he's going to show in the Yeah, I know, but I mean here in LA. I mean,
Newark.
Yeah, right. Right. I mean, the artists that we could be most like proud of and, you know, talk about as, you know, what makes LA. Hey, we have Paul McCarthy, we have Mike Kelly, you know, we have Ed Ruscha, we have John Baldessari. You know, I mean, they hardly show here. You know, and I think that's just kind of a disservice, actually. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, LA is, you know, that's just wrong. I mean, kind of. So I don't know. It's a very curious, and it's curious why we didn't have an LA magazine, actually, for the longest time. I mean, one that is, you know, like I said, we have extra, but it's a quarterly, you know. You want something a little more than that, and you know, I mean, I'd love Artillery to be monthly, you know, sooner. But I mean, that's curious also. Why didn't LA have like a very prominent monthly magazine until actually Artillery came along? They don't even have a monthly.
Well, Art Forum was here for a while, for San Francisco.
Well, yeah, at the very beginning, but that's
yeah.
So that's kind of a thing about LA. They're not very supportive of one another, and I don't know if that's kind of something left over from the Hollywood industry or something. That's how we're supposed to treat one another, or you know, it's a real cutthroat, kind of competitive type of city.